Okay, welcome everyone. As we learn the Mishna Yomis for this Monday evening, sponsored Lili Nishmas, David ben Chaim, for Shalem Afel, Yomis ben Chayesar, Yaakov ben Bas Yilea, and for the Schus of Avram Yam ben Shmamak Yudis and family, sponsored by the Fisher family, Lili Nishmas, Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. Then the Neshama should have an aliyah by Eddie Chazan, Lili Nishmas, Rabbi Yedidya Talidano. His Zaydas, Neshama should have an aliyah, and also for the safety of the IDF and the recovery of the hostages. We learn, sponsored by Yoel Klugman and family, and Refuah Shalema for Meir ben Esther Fradl, Rivka Bashir Alea, Dvar Bas Shashabina, and Meir ben Chayesar. They should have a Refuah Shalema, B'Sayich Sharchel Yisrael. We're up to Mishnah Dalid in the third parak, Hanoitel Aim al Habonim. If we know that we're supposed to send away the mother bird before taking the eggs or the young, if he takes the mother together with the children, so Rabbi Yehuda Meloike, he gets Malchus, Ve'ena Mishaleach, and then afterwards, he gets Malchus, afterwards he doesn't have to send away the mother bird. However, V'chachamim Aimrim, no. This is a lav hanitik la'aseh. It's a lav connected to a positive commandment. Mishaleach, he sends away the mother, ve'ena loike. And this is a rule, right? We know that one does not get malchus for stealing because it says ve'heshiv esagzei la'asher gazel. So it's a lav hanitik la'aseh. The same thing is, if one keeps a carbon after its time, it says like sisirim mimenu ad boiker, but if anoisim mimenu ad boiker be'esh yisraifel. So Za'aklal, kol mitzvahs loisa, say any negative command, sheyesh bo kuma, say that there follows a positive action to correct it, ein chayavan oleh, there's no malchus. Hakareh korcha b'roisha, if somebody in grief makes a bald spot in his head by tearing out some hair, v'amakiv pas roisha, if he cuts off his payas, his sideburns, rounding out his head, v'amashchis pa'as zekanai, or one that destroys the roots of his beard, v'aserit srita achas alames, or one who cuts into his body over the dead, chayiv. Now here the Mishnah says an interesting thing. Sarat srita achas al chamisha mesim, if he makes one cut over 5 dead people, oy chamesh sritas, or 5 cuts al meis echad, in grief over 1 dead person, chayiv al kol achas v'achas. He's chayiv either for each cut, or he's chayiv for each dead person that he was grieving. Now, al roish, payas, shtaim, there's 2 makos, 2 malchus, one for the right payas and one for the left payas. Achas mikan v'achas mikan, one for each side. Valazaken, the beard, now the beard, there is actually 5 spots. There's where the jaw comes to the cheek, and where the jaw comes to the chin. So that's 2 on the left side and 2 on the right side. And then there's a 5th one is by the chin itself. So shtayim mikan, 2 on the right side, 2 on the left side, ba'achas milmata, and 1 below. Rebbe Eliezer min nitoloi kuloi ka'achas, if he cuts them off all together in one time, eina chayiv ela achas, he only gets 1 malchus. Ve'eina chayiv ad sheyitlenu b'sar, he only is chayiv when he cuts it off with a razor that goes down all the way to the root. Rebbe Eliezer, not just with a razor, afilu liktoi b'malaket, even if he pulls it out with a tweezer, oy b'rehitni, or with a construction planing instrument, which also goes down to the root, chayiv, he's chayiv as well. We want to thank you very much for joining us and remind you that if you would like to dedicate this week's Chumash here, 718-916-3100, or email to rmmwsi@aol.com. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.